So Daniel 1975 here with another model build. As you can see, it is the Rebel Luke Skywalker's X-Wing fighter. Yes, it's the little snap tight thing. It's obviously not very big. Look at the size of my hand. Here are the parts. For such a little kit, there sure are a lot of parts, I think, for such a little one, and being a snap type. But anyway, it's not that many steps. I'm going to take it out, the parts out, look at it, see how it is. I might have to, I'm probably going to glue it anyway, because I want to glue it, and I'm obviously going to repaint it. I don't want to use this paint, so I don't know if I'm going to paint the parts first, then glue them together, or glue it together and paint. It depends on how they meet and if there's any gaps. If there aren't any gaps, then I will go ahead and paint each part and then put them together and glue them. So Daniel 1975 back again. I have come to the realization that yes, the parts meet quite well. So I'm going to paint pieces individually. So I'm going to start with the main fuselage, hull, and the wings, and I'm going to use my favorite medium gray as the primer color, and of course I use acrylics. So, and I am a brush painter. Okay, I know you're probably saying, "Oh my God, you need to spray that. It's going to look like it was brushed." I've been brushing for a while. Yeah, you can tell a little bit, but I really enjoy the brushing. Anyway, I'm going to get going on this, and it's going to take I've watered this down a little bit, just so it doesn't go on thick. So it's going to go on real thin, and it'll take probably a couple 2 or 3 coats to actually cover each side. So down in 1975, back again, just to show off that primer down, and I did it very light, and some of the commercial production paint that's on there from the pre-painted version of the model is still visible on it. So I didn't want to put it real thick down anyway. I really want the detail lines to show up and everything. I don't want to really glob down the paint. So anyway, I'm ready to start putting down this the steel gray, which is going to be the main color of the ship, and then after that I will do detail paint on these parts. All right, so down to 1975 here, back again. For the most part, the X-Wing, the Revell kit is done. Let's see here. I'm obviously going to heavily weather it. I tried leaving the blue that was already pre-painted on here, and then wrapping tape around it, and and just painting over around it with the other color, and then taking the paint away and leaving the old blue colorized plastic. But I think I'm just going to paint over it and do my own spiral paint job. So that's the one paint thing that I haven't done. But other than that, it's pretty much done. It was pretty easy to go together. There was one thing that I don't know if it was just this kit or what, but the cockpit had a hard time fitting into its position all the way, and there was a little plastic piece on the inside of the bottom piece, of the fuselage, and it was this little plastic knob was sticking up, and it was hitting the cockpit in such a way that it was causing a major gap. So I finally was able to get the cockpit up all the way, but it was still hitting the cockpit and leaving a pretty sizable gap. So I actually had to go in with these and basically go inside the and just snip out that plastic part sticking up, and it went in just fine. Other than that, it's pretty simple. This is the Revell kit, and it's been a while since I checked it because I said I was going to paint it all and put it together, and you know, it's much easier than the Klingon Katinga model, obviously. Not as much detail, but a smaller model, so there's some of it's a little difficult. I taped off a lot of the areas when I painted some of the red paneling, repainted them. And the other interesting thing that I wanted to bring up is that I ordered two models, one from one place and one from another, and the other model I had ordered is the TIE Interceptor, Return of the Jedi model. And when they sent it out to me, they sent me an X-Wing. And I sent them an email, let them know what happened, and threw out a bunch of scenarios, because I do special ordering myself, so I know how wrong things can end up in the mail by accident. And they said to me, well, you're such a fresh of breath air, and we're going to send you another model. We're going to send you the model you ordered, but you can keep the X-Wing as well. The funny thing was they were selling the X-Wing for about 3 times as much as the TIE Interceptor. So basically I got a $30 model for free. Anyway, I'm sorry I can't remember the name of this company, but I will text it up on the screen so that whoever watches this video will see it. But anyway, they were really good about it. They were very nice. I guess I was extremely nice to them about it. So anyway, I have a free model, so I will be doing another X-Wing. Now, the interesting thing about the other X-Wing, and it's going to be part of the same video series, but it's one of the things I noticed right away is that it's another snap kit. I mean, these old little kits by AMT, because it's the AMT kit. It's the old AMT kit, are also snapped together, but less detail. And for this, the R2 unit and the pilot are already in the cockpit. I guess it's supposed to be Luke Skywalker. Also, it doesn't have the detail panels printed, or I should say, part of the on the wings. It wants you to put decals down. The panels were nice and laid out in here with a little detail indentations, and not on this one. So this model, they're about the same size. Actually, this one is a touch shorter. I don't know if you can see that. It's maybe an inch or half an inch shorter, but the detail is actually better on the Revell kit, or the Revel kit, however they pronounce their brand name. But you know, anybody that's built models knows that those like old AMT kits, they weren't very accurate anyway. Not to say that even this kit was all that accurate, but I was actually after seeing this kit compared to that one, to me, the new Revel kit, the detail is actually quite superior and quite close. Also, I studied quite a few paintings and some video stills. Well, not paintings, a lot of photographs and video stills of the original Star Wars and or what we call now Star Wars: A New Hope, and then Return of the Jedi, because that has the most X-Wings in it. And obviously this one is supposed to be Luke's X-Wing, but the paneling wasn't really right on it. And then there's differences between the CGI model that was used in the special edition, between the models, some of the models that were used in the original film, and then of course the life-sized version that Mark Hamill crawls into was even different as far as the paneling, these red panels in the back here. That one only had 2. The one that's mostly seen in the battle in space has 4 stripes. And then the one that the cockpit that he crawls in, or the live one that he crawls into on the set, has a little arrow, red arrow, which this one comes with the decal for that. And then when you see the shot in space, it doesn't have the red arrow. Also, some of them, it's a solid red line all the way through, and some of them it's broken, like this. So this model here comes with the solid red line, and it comes with 5 stripes on the panels. So basically, I'm going to have 2 different looking X-wings, which is cool. I'm not going to paint the swirl stripes on the blaster cannons. So what I'm going to do is make those just solid, leave the 5 stripes, and paint the droid silver and red on top, and so it'd be like a red R2 instead of a blue R2, like R2D2, and so that'll be cool. And the model is the pilot in this one isn't very detailed. The little rubber guy that goes inside here was way more detailed than that. So it's going to be a little harder to paint it, but you know, I'll do my best. But anyway, basically, well, I guess this will be like, it won't really be Wedge's ship, because Wedge's, well, actually, what's pictured here looks like Wedge's ship. It's got the 2 stripes. It's got the little arrow. I know his has that. The only thing is it's got a blue droid. I don't know, maybe this is supposed to be Luke's ship, and when he's going to Dagobah, I'm not sure. So it actually does kind of look like Dagobah in the foreground, or in the background in front of the ship. But anyway, I'll have 2 X-wings and a TIE interceptor, so my Star Wars model fleet is increasing very rapidly. As you can see, not much bigger than my hand. Not sure if I'll be able to do any real photo, graphic, and filming special effects with it, because it's kind of a small model. I might be able to do a little bit, but anyway, it's a fun little build. It's just about done. Just some more touch-up paints and weathering it. Hello, YouTube. Sir Down Like 75 back again, and the weathering is done. It's pretty well weathered. I don't know how well it's showing up on camera. But maybe some of it actually might still be drying a little bit, but move it in a little closer. But anyway, it's as they say, el finito, no mas trabajo. I am not working on it anymore. Oh, I might spray with a clear coat. Other than that, that'll be it. And it'll go on over to the shelf, so to speak, where finished models are. So, anyway, thanks for watching. And this is the first part of the series of the X-Wing series. The next one will be, of course, the other ship, the AMT kit, and this was the Revell kit. So the Revell kit, it's upside down. It's got a bunch of junk in it, but anyway, the Revell kit's not bad for what it is, even though it's a snap kit and small. And the detail on it, by the way, seems to be a bit better than the AMT kit. So anyway, again, thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.